G'day everybody, welcome back to Dinkum episode 214. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get the day started, shall we? Just doing the usual, checking the mail, and gotta get all the farming done pretty quickly today if we can. Something from Erwin here. I saw this and thought of you. Cheers, mate. Some long shoes. Those kind of look ridiculous, right? So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what these are for exactly, but anyway, we'll leave the long shoes in the inventory for now, and when we get the chance, we'll swing by John's and we'll drop it off there. But anyway, I figure perhaps maybe today we should focus a lot on trying to get the two ongoing projects completed. I don't think that we'll complete the workshop conversion today, to be honest, because we also have to buy various new tools and whatnot, but I don't know, we might be able to complete the work that we're doing at the Western Connection, potentially. So, you know, with any luck, we might get that done. If we don't get it done, we'll get it at least very, very close to being done. But anyway, let's focus up and get the work done this morning. Now, considering our scythe is very close to being destroyed, I figure perhaps maybe we should use one of our repair kits to just fix up all the stuff that we've got that needs fixing, including the spare shovel that we have in storage, and also I think we've got a hoe as well, which probably needs a little bit of a repair. Just checking on all of our crops here. It doesn't look like there's anything that we need to gather and replant today, which is very unusual, but sort of a welcome thing, because I feel like a lot of the farming does take quite a bit of time every day. So I don't mind not having to do too much farm work. But anyway, one last thing that we should do before we leave is we should grab Spike, place him sort of back here, and we'll then give him his breakfast as usual. Alright, good boy. Rightio then, so let's just put away these Wombat poos and we'll make a move on to the workshop to start things off. And we might just do a few things at the workshop, you know, maybe shuffle things around if we need to, and then we'll quickly head out to the Western Connection. And yeah, I don't know guys, I mean, if we want to complete the Western Connection, we're probably going to be there for a while, but that's not to say that we might be able to sort of do other stuff. Just trying to take a look here. Do we not have any rock paths at all? Perhaps maybe we used all of them. But anyway. Ah yes, there are a couple of other things we need to do. We've got a couple of tasks that are sort of running out of time. So we should actually complete these. Ah, okay, I should have kept a couple of Wombat poos for John to complete this request. We'll swing by and we'll come back. So one Spinifex tuft for Sally. That'll be pretty easy. Yeah, we've moved everything already, so I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble remembering where stuff is. But hopefully I'll get used to it pretty quickly. Let's quickly have a chat with Sally wherever she is. I do want to visit the greenhouse when it's open. Where is Sally? Or has she just opened the shop already? Perhaps maybe that's the case. Quickly have a chat with her. Welcome. Can I interest you in a little trim? I feel like I haven't spoken to Sally in her shop in a very long time. I just wanted to chat, and I wanted to complete your request. There you go. One Spinifex tuft. Alright, very good. We should actually get a haircut at some point as well. I feel like it's been a while since we've changed things up, but I won't worry about it right now. Let's quickly check what we've got here. A desert rose pot. Okay, cool. A buffhead catfish. Sure. Purple cuffed pants. I think we've got purple cuffed pants. 1 egg from the gacha machine. Sure. We'll get the gacha machine going again, and I think we should just quickly sell all of this stuff to John. Welcome to John's Goods, how can I help? Let's sell you all the things here. Bird coop, I mean, we could easily get another chook, but I'm not really interested in expanding the farm, guys, so I'm gonna sell it off. Panda hood, yep, don't need that. Anything else? The desert rose pot we can keep. We can probably place that down somewhere. Fur grass seeds. We'll have a use for that. So 33,000. Not too bad for a very quick morning's work. Let's actually check on the price that he's offering for the amber chunks here. 2.17 kilos. I can't remember exactly how much we had it going for the other day. Let me just quickly have a look at the notepad here. Okay. No, I think we got up to 2.8 kilos at some point, so let's keep this. And let's check in another day to look in on the price of that amber chunk. It is Wednesday, so we should be able to get back to it tomorrow. Yeah, it's nice and clear now here, which is really, really good. I think we should be able to sort of decorate the area a little bit more. Speaking of decorations, we've got a little bit of decoration right now, so we might as well, you know, place that down. Or should we grab this and sort of keep it for somewhere else? Maybe, actually, maybe I'll keep it for the spare house, and perhaps maybe we can put other things here like pots and maybe even some more of these brick flower beds or something like that. But anyway, let's continue the work that we're doing here to rearrange the workshop. So we've got our storage area completely set up. Now it's just a matter of setting up all of the other sort of workspaces here. So maybe we'll go with a couple of our smelters there, and yeah, I know, guys, they're not the best smelters because they don't actually get affected by the actual windmill, but as I said before, I sort of like how they look, so that's the only reason why we're keeping them around. Alright, so I might buy a couple more smelters to just go on the other side. And we've got these stone grinders. Let's see. So perhaps maybe we can put a stone grinder on each side. And maybe we can buy another couple of stone grinders, put it on each side again. Actually, scratch that. I think what I'll do is just put it like that. Yep, something like that should be okay. And I think I might get another couple of cutting boards, or maybe at least one more, just so that we can speed up all of the wood cutting process. And the spinners, I don't know about the spinners, guys, because we only have one pleat, so we're only getting one wool a day. So it's not like we need to sort of increase the production, but I suppose perhaps maybe for aesthetic purposes I could have a couple. Let's see what else is going on here. Brewing. Okay. So with the brewing, I think we can definitely increase the number of kegs that we've got. And maybe we might have, like, I don't know, a couple more. Something along those lines. And I don't know, should we maybe move these kegs like so? And we might have like a couple more in this vicinity. It's a bit confusing, guys. I'm a little bit umming and ahhing about where I should keep a lot of these things. Perhaps maybe something like that, and I'll probably put in like a couple more grinders behind that. And yeah, maybe we'll have like kegs, whoops, kegs going like so. And maybe another couple on this side. Might not be a bad look. Same thing with the cheese maker here. We only have one Vombat, so we're only getting one milk at a time. Like, do I want to make... Or sorry, do I want to keep like a couple of cheese makers? I mean, I could. Again, just for aesthetic purposes. We'll see. It's past 11 o'clock, so I'm just quickly checking in with Rain here, so we definitely need more of these wheat seeds. Let's actually buy them. Very good, and I think we've got plenty of onion seeds. I don't know about the sugarcane seeds, so I'm thinking I might actually buy just a batch of them just in case. I feel like we're sort of throwing our money away quite liberally right now, so I might want to just be a little bit careful about that. Although, it's not like I'm using the money for anything else, so let's buy a new furnace. Sure, 30,000. And we'll buy another grinder. Okay, very good. And we'll buy a barbecue. Alright, and we'll also get another table saw as well. Alright, very good. And should we get a house customization kit? I mean, why not, right? Since we're already throwing away so much of our money today, we might as well just keep it going. But I am gonna, you know, hold on to a little bit of money at the end of the day, because obviously you might need some spare money for whatever. Alright, so let's chuck another furnace over there, so when we get the chance we'll buy another furnace and place it on this side. And we've got another stone grinder here, so let's place the stone grinder like so. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we've got a little bit of space to move around in as well, guys, so I'm not gonna sort of fill the place up too much with stuff to the point that we can't even move around. And get the extra table saw in here. Alright, very good. And yeah, some of this other stuff we actually have to craft, right? So let's take a look at what's required for crafting some of these things. Okay, grain mill. We could probably craft a couple of grain mill pretty easily here, so why don't we actually do that? And I might sort of call it a day when it comes to the workshop. And we'll continue on with the Western Connection after this. So gumwood planks. So I'm gonna do 8 because we want a couple of the mills So we want 8 old gears as well. Very good. And 4 copper bars. Definitely accumulating quite a lot of those copper bars. We don't seem to be using too many copper bars for much of anything, really. So, where was it? Ah, here. Alright, brilliant. Let's place these down where they need to go. Alright, looking pretty good. I'm happy with what I see. Obviously we'll need a couple of kegs, a few things that we still need to buy from John, but that's okay. Let's get a few things going here while we can, since we're not really continuing any of the work around here. We can afford to just start, you know, creating things, brewing things. Might as well make some more cheese. And yeah, we'll spin some wool as well. Very good. And where am I keeping the spare wool? I think we're keeping it here. I will bring the house customization kit. We might decide to end the day near the or at the spare house, guys, and that'll give us the chance to sort of place down the desert rose and use the house customization kit and whatnot. So let's chuck that there. Totally forgot to sell the iron pickaxe. We'll probably make one more recharging station when we get the chance. But, anyway, I'm just going to quickly drop off what I don't want here, so we can clear up the inventory a little bit more. Where does this go? Ah, yeah, I think right here. Cheese. Alright. Flour as well. Okay, looking good. I think we should head out back to the farm. We'll put the seeds away. And I think what I'll do is actually just grab those Wombat Poos, return back to John, and then we'll head out to the Western Connection. Alright, very good. I'm just going to quickly drop this off. And yeah, let's head back. Quickly see John. And yeah, we'll see, guys, if we've got a little bit of time. The other day I think I mentioned that perhaps maybe we should spend a little bit of time on the surface doing some surface mining. And we didn't get to do too much the other day, so perhaps maybe we should actually do that today if we've got a little bit of extra time towards the end. Let's see. I wanted to chat. Oh, what did you want to chat about? I completed your request, mate. Oh, you've got 2 Wombat Poos? Yeah, here you go. Nice. 3 fertilizer. That should be enough combined with the stuff that we've got in storage to at least fertilize another row. So hopefully we'll be able to do that when we go through like another harvest period. 10 more days remaining for the springtime though, so that went by pretty quickly. Just gonna quickly drop this off and yeah, we'll be off. I think today we'll take the bike with us instead of taking the heli. We've been taking the heli for a few episodes now, so figure should try and hoon around on the ground. And yeah, just have a nice relaxing ride through the countryside here. Should actually keep an eye out for ore nodes and whatnot. Speaking of, there's a few right here. Let's actually do what we do best here. See if we can find those shiny stones. Not a single one. I wonder if ore nodes are the best to find those shiny stones, or would we find shiny stones if we just tried to break stones or break rocks? I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Don't really want anything to do with that croc. That definitely want some extra meat. I feel like we don't really go hunting very often. So every time I see some meat, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take that. We are not headed in the right direction. Just need to take a left here. And we should be heading towards the right way. Alright, well, in the morning I sort of said, let's try and get this done, but it is quite dark and quite late, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to follow my own advice here and try and get everything done today. We shall see. I mean, there's still the matter of laying down some pathways as well, right? So, you know, I guess this is still pretty ongoing, but I think my goal for the day is being able to try and, you know, cover the area that I want with the red soil. So let's see if we can just meet that target at the very least. And another thing, guys, I have no idea whether or not this is like the most efficient way to do this. For all I know, there could be like an even better way to do it. And if you guys know, let me know in the comments, because you know, I'm all ears when it comes to trying to, you know, do things a little bit more efficiently. I mean, not absolutely everything, you know. There's some people, you know, in the comments sort of suggesting, oh, you should do X, Y, and Z for, you know, the workshop and whatnot, and I like to balance aesthetics with efficiency, guys. We don't have to be, like, super efficient at everything, but it's stuff like this which I would like to be a little bit more efficient on. That shark is looking for a stabbing, really. Nice. That was relatively easy. I was considering maybe should I actually hunt, or sorry, fish the shark out, as we've learnt recently that we can, you know, we can fish those sharks out of the water. And I mean, I did almost die in the process though, but and I think if I can recall, that shark actually managed to escape as well. It is a bit of a shame. Alright, looking good on that side, I think. Maybe we'll continue a little bit on this side. Alright, this is definitely a lot of work, guys. I feel like, perhaps maybe we might not be able to do the entire soil transfer today. We'll try to get as much of it done as we can. I'm just also constantly worried that this stuff is, you know, might be really boring for some of you guys. So, yeah, I remember asking pretty early on in the series whether or not some of you guys wanted to see the entire process, or if, you know, it's better if I speed things up on the video, you know, cut to when things are done. But, I guess for the most part, people do want to see the entire process, so I'm keeping it in for the time being, guys. But again, if any of you guys want that to change, more than happy to accommodate. Mostly because sometimes I have no idea what I'm going to be talking about during these moments, because here I am, just digging away, getting work done. Alright, I think we're almost there. Hopefully, we'll be able to get things done before, say, 10 o'clock, or maybe even 9:30. At least just laying down the framework of where things are gonna go, if that makes sense. Because once we've got all the red soil down, we can easily just print on top of it. Actually, speaking of the printer, oh yeah, I haven't actually dropped the soil printer in for a recharge. Perhaps maybe that's something that I should have done before leaving the town. One thing that I do want to try and do in the next few more episodes, guys, is just to continue searching for some more pearls, because you know, as we spoke about it last time, the pearl drop rate is gonna get a little bit of a nerf in the next update, so perhaps maybe we should try and maximize our pearl earnings while we can. Alright, that is looking pretty good, I would have to say. I think obviously we're going to have to sort of elevate some of the red soil a little bit in some areas, but that'll come in due course. And we are going to also transfer various pine trees here, so we'll have to get that done as well. We're still hanging on to all these pine cones anyway, so we should be pretty set to do that pretty quickly. So, but anyway, let's head back, and yeah, I'm just sort of considering the timing here. It's 10 o'clock. Speaking of those trees, perhaps maybe we can just continue a little bit of work on planting some trees in this area. Might not be a bad idea. Let's actually do it. So there we go. I mean, the other thing is, once the pathway goes down, I might actually have to remove some of those trees to get the pathway in. Unless we sort of put the pathway in, like, on the outskirts, on the actual beach. You have to think about that. Anyway, time to jump back onto the bike, and yeah, we should head back to the spare house, as I said, and we're going to do a few things there. We've got the house customization kit, so I might actually customize the house tonight if we've got a little bit of time, or potentially we could do it tomorrow morning. Yeah, there is that. Just sort of looking around for any ore nodes that we could potentially dig. Perhaps maybe open up this jiggly rock, as they call it, apparently. That's the technical term. Alright. There we go. Only one shiny stone after busting open how many ore nodes? Just take a quick look at our pathway to the northwest, which we were working on several days ago. Okay, very good. Any ores around here? Doesn't look like it. These fireplaces remind me that we need to bring out some sleeping bags out here as well next time. Alright. Let's go to the spare house. I think I'm headed the right way. There we go. I sort of want to get to a point, guys, where, you know, the infrastructure that I've placed down, you know, is familiar enough so that I don't actually need to open the map all the time, but, yeah, I don't know if that's really going to happen, though. I feel like I'm still going to get lost. Alright, very good. And we also said that we want to perhaps place down this desert rose somewhere. So we should do that. Perhaps maybe we might keep it for indoors, an indoor decoration. So that might not be a bad idea. Let me just continue to find a few more ore rocks here that we can try and hit before we decide to call it a night. Okay, no more ore rocks. And we are tired. I wonder if we should grow some sort of fruit trees or something like that out here. I'm a little bit reluctant, guys, because we have sort of set up shop in like a desert biome. And I sort of want to keep the desert biome aesthetic, if that makes sense. Let me just quickly have a banana. And I'll probably afford to get rid of some of these fir grass seeds here, so why not? Let's place these down. Alright. Ooh, and some more ores here, so let's just quickly bust these open. And, exactly what we're looking for. I swear, guys, those opals have been very, very difficult to find. I don't know when we're going to be able to make anything useful. I'm going to quickly grab these bananas since we don't really harvest bananas very often. Alright, very good. I think it's time to call it a night, guys. interesting day. I would say we're very productive with the workshop, and the workshop's definitely coming along very, very nicely. We just need to buy a few more gadgets and probably craft a few more, say, kegs, and I think we'll probably need to craft the cheese maker as well. But after that, I think we should be pretty set. Oh yeah, we also need another recharging station. Now, I can't remember what's required for a recharge station. Hopefully, we've got all the ingredients, and hopefully it won't need any opals. I don't think it does, but who knows. But anyway, guys, before we call it a night, though, as I said, I'm just going to quickly place down our desert rose, maybe on this side, because why not? And yeah, going to be calling it a night. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a like, dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.